everybody, Cinema Sickness here with another epic collection update. This right off the heels of everything I picked up over Valentine's Day and President's Day weekend. As you guys know, I got a nice big haul that weekend as well. But today, even, I don't know if I have as much stuff, but definitely quality over quantity and just so much cool stuff to show you. So damn excited about this. Now, all of what I'm about to show you, this all comes from my friend Zach. My best friend Zach. We've been best friends since high school. He has recently decided to sell off his collection. I think he's digitizing all the stuff he really wants and just, selling off everything. And of course, the first person he offered everything up to was me. And he has a lot of cool stuff. Now, there's a lot of stuff he has, like seasons of some shows that I was interested in but had never bothered to pick up. Different like collector's editions of some things. Maybe some titles I already have. But he has a cool collector's edition or something like that I don't have. All kinds of fun stuff like that he has in his collection that I wanted. Now, I'd say maybe 90% of his collection was all stuff I either didn't want or already had. But it's this 10% right here that was definitely awesome. So, headed down to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania today. And as you guys know, I've said many, many times in my videos, I hate cities. I hate major cities like Philadelphia. I hate little tiny cities, like those little micro cities that are spread all out. I hate those as well. I'm a country bumpkin. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm not a city guy. I hate driving in the city. I hate driving to the city. I hate all the traffic in the city. I just don't like going to the city. But this was definitely worth it. I mean, I got to visit my friend, which is cool. But also just got a boatload of awesome stuff here. This is really cool. So let's just get right down to it. I'm not going to blab really much anymore. Just get right down to what I picked up off him. Like I said, these all come from him. This is all from his collection that he's getting rid of. I paid a total of $200 for everything you're about to see here, which when you see everything I got is really good. It basically, I basically just offered him the prices that I would pay if I was going to a place like Goodwill or like a flea market. I basically gave him flea market Goodwill prices where I basically gave him $5 for like season sets and boxes and stuff like that, and $2 for single titles, which again is the kind of the norm for prices that I'd get at a flea market or at like a Goodwill or something like that. It's kind of the norm prices. So I offered him the $200, which was good because that's all I had with me. I wasn't expecting on spending $200, but I thought, yeah, I'm going to bring $200 with me. We'll see what happens. I probably won't spend it all, but whatever. No, I tallied everything up, and I'm like, wow, that comes out to right around $200. But you take $200, and he said, sure, so worked out fine. So anyway, let's get down to what I picked up. So first thing here is 2 Blu-rays, and they're both 3D Blu-rays, which is, of course, awesome. Both movies I do already own. One I actually already own on Blu-ray, but I do not have the 3D Blu-ray version, so really wanted to pick these up. First one here being The Final Destination in 3D, includes 2D version. Very cool. Like I said, I do already have this movie, have it on DVD, so now I got the Blu-ray 3D Blu-ray. I don't even know what this is. It doesn't really say. Let's check it out. Oh, you know what? I'm a little concerned now. I don't actually think, no. God damn. Well, let's just see. I have it on Blu-ray now. This is not actually a 3D Blu-ray, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be, actually. Because this comes with these shitty doodads right here. 2 pairs of these horrible 3D glasses. And this apparently is not an actual 3D Blu-ray. It doesn't say 3D Blu-ray on here anywhere. So I thought this was a 3D Blu-ray, but it's not. It's just a regular Blu-ray and a DVD and a digital copy with these shitty guys. So that sucks. I'm kind of bummed about that. I did not realize that. In fact, I probably would not have bought this off them had I realized that, but I didn't. I didn't open it up or anything like that. I just assumed since it said in 3D that it was an actual, and it was a Blu-ray, I just assumed it was a 3D Blu-ray, but that is not the case, so, oh well, what are you going to do? I only paid $2 for this anyway, so not a big deal. I do already have it on DVD, like I said, but now I got it on Blu-ray instead, and, oh well, it's not that good of a movie anyway, so the hell with it. But this actually is a 3D Blu-ray, and that is Prometheus. This here being the 4-disc collector's edition. Now this I do already have on Blu-ray, but don't have it on 3D Blu-ray. So this is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy combo pack. So 4 discs here. That is obviously awesome. Very happy about that. So really, really cool. So yeah, very awesome. This is a good movie too. I really did enjoy this one, and I've been looking forward to watching it again sometimes. So now that I have it in 3D, I'll definitely be rewatching that. And then I picked up another. This is all Disney stuff I'm about to show you here. This is another Blu-ray I picked up, but this one is unfortunately the DVD Blu-ray version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Diamond Edition. Not the Blu-ray DVD, the DVD Blu-ray. And what I mean by that is it comes in a Blu-ray case. Obviously says DVD Blu-ray, not Blu-ray DVD. If it said Blu-ray DVD, it would come in a DVD case. So, you know, it's cool to have the Diamond Edition of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on Blu-ray, because I don't have this on Blu-ray yet. But, you know, it sucks it's in the DVD case, not the Blu-ray case. But what are you going to do? Still cool. I now have the Diamond Edition. I'm not complaining. $2 for this. Good deal. I'll deal with having it in the DVD case for $2. The only thing that sucks is that me and my OCD, the way I see this, I mean, it says DVD on the side. It says DVD plus Blu-ray. So the way I catalog things like this is a DVD that comes with a Blu-ray. So this would go in my DVD collection, as opposed to a Blu-ray that comes with a DVD that would go in my Blu-ray collection. So unfortunately, this won't be with all my other Blu-rays. This will be with my DVDs. But what are you going to do? Still cool to have it. So definitely happy about that. And this is also really cool. There is something unfortunate about this as well. This is the special edition, Platinum Edition release of Beauty and the Beast. I'm trying to get the entire Platinum release. I want to have all the releases. Now, I did have them at one point, but I was an idiot. And years ago, when the Diamond Edition started coming out, I was just, even when just special editions of stuff started coming out on Blu-ray, I was stupid and got rid of I sold my DVD copies for, you know, a decent price to make up for what I bought when I rebought them on Blu-ray. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but now I regret it. Now I wish that I would have kept all my DVDs, because I like the variations of cover art. I like, you know, the fact that it's from one collection, things like that. So now I regret getting rid of all my my Platinum Edition releases. I want to get them all. I'm missing 2. I still need Bambi and something else is why I forget. I know I need Bambi yet, and I also need Beauty and the Beast. So now I have Beauty and the Beast. The downfall is it's missing the slipcover. Now, I'm not a big slipcover fan, as I mentioned before. You guys know I'm not. Slipcovers, I think, are just kind of a waste, especially when it's like the same exact image that's on the regular artwork. I mean, what's the point of that? If I take it off and it looks exactly the same, what's the point of a slipcover? Kind of lame. Slipcovers need to have something fancy to them, I think. But when it comes to Disney titles, I am kind of a sucker for slipcovers when it comes to Disney titles. I'll admit it. I love having slipcovers in Disney titles, but fortunately didn't have it. So if anybody out there has a slipcover for this that you're not using and you want to be my new best friend, contact me. Let me know, because I could definitely use a slipcover for this. I'd really like that. So let me know if you have one of those you're looking to get rid of. Let me know. So anyway, really cool. Very happy about that. Then we have the 2-disc special edition release of Sleeping Beauty. This is like the third copy of Sleeping Beauty I have on DVD now. Yeah, I got a lot of Sleeping Beauties on DVD, but I've become like obsessed with picking up all the different cover art variations of Disney titles. I don't know. I love picking them all up, even the ones that aren't like all that fancy. I mean, this isn't really all that fancy. There's nothing really special to it, but I wanted to pick it up anyway because I'm trying to get like all the different variations. I become a sucker for that. I love picking up Disney titles and just all the different cover art variations. So I had to get this one and add it to my collection. So really cool. And then I picked up The Incredibles, which is another title that unfortunately I got rid of when I rebought it on Blu-ray. And then I actually rebought this on DVD maybe like a year ago or a few months. I think I'd say about a year ago. I found it in a Goodwill. Now, unfortunately, the one I found in a Goodwill for like $2, great deal, was the full screen edition, which even though I'm not really going to watch this DVD, if I want to watch Incredibles, I'm going to pull up my Blu-ray, and I only have this for collecting reasons. It still bugged me that I had the full screen edition, so rebuying this for $2, finally in widescreen, no-brainer, had to do it. And I think I do have all the Disney Pixar movies, these cool slipcover releases that Disney put out. So I think I have them all now, and I rebought them all now on DVD because I had gotten rid of most of them, unfortunately, like the idiot I am, to rebuy them on Blu-ray, but I don't do that anymore. Now I keep cool DVDs like this, so very awesome. And then we have 2 limited issue releases. I'm trying to get all these as well. There's one of these had a There we go. See, there's a whole bunch of these limited issue releases that Disney put out, and I'm trying to get all of them. I have a lot of these. I don't have them all though, unfortunately, but I do have a decent amount. So what we have here is Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I do already have this movie on. I guess not Blu-ray, but I do already have another DVD release, but I didn't have the limited issue release, so I had to grab that. And the same thing goes for Little Mermaid. Had this one on a bunch of different formats, including DVD already as well, but this is the limited issue release, so of course, had to pick that up. Looking forward to getting the entire limited issue release set at some point. Then I grabbed Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. Now, Fantasia 2000 is another title I used to have on DVD. Bought it on Blu-ray, got rid of this. Stupid. Shouldn't have done that. So, obviously, we bought it for that reason. Love having this this artwork in this DVD release. And the same thing sort of goes with Fantasia, though, well, not necessarily. I did keep my Fantasia release because I think this has a special feature on it. If I'm not mistaken, there's something to this. I want to say it's a special feature that it wasn't on the Blu-ray or something like that. There was a reason why I held on to this. But my copy wasn't in the best shape. I bought my copy of Fantasia back when I first started collecting, and I wasn't as OCD about the condition of the disc. So my copy, unfortunately, was a bit scratched up. Wasn't in the best shape ever. Whereas this one is like brand new. Not a single smudge on it. So had to definitely rebuy Fantasia to have a much better DVD copy. Like I said, do have both these movies on Blu-ray though. This I was really excited about because this I actually I missed picking up the other, I'd say like the other like 2 months ago or so. I actually missed picking this one up, and that is the Toy Story 2-pack, which obviously comes with Toy Story and Toy Story 2. Now, how I missed picking this up is I was at a Goodwill looking around, and of course when I go into Goodwill, you know, I look to see what titles are out first, and then I go in the back and start digging through those green bins back there to see what's back there. Well, after I got done looking at the titles up front, I move in the back, and sure enough, I see some husband and wife looking for movies as well. And what do they pull out? This for $2. They pull this out, and I was so bummed because even though I have Toy Story 1 and 2 already, I have them on a few formats, I still wanted this cool set just because it's a cool Disney set. I'm trying to pick these up, as I've said many times. I just want to have all these cool different releases and different cover arts for Disney titles. I love picking these up, and unfortunately, they grabbed it before I did. I was kind of bummed about that, but hey, who knows? Maybe the discs were scratched. I like to think they were. So I was bummed I didn't get it, but my friend Zach had it. So, of course, had to pick this up. Got this for $2 off him, so that was an awesome deal. Like I said, I already had the movies on a bunch of different formats, but now I have this cool 2-pack release as well, and that is awesome. And then the last of the Disney titles here are volumes 1, 4, 8, and 9 of the Walt Disney Cartoon Favorites. This one here being Mickey, Chip and Dale, Holiday Celebration with Mickey and Pals, and Classic Holiday Stories. Now, the crappy news about these as well, I also used to own all these. I had every volume of these releases. Used to have them. And then, of course, the Disney Treasure started coming out. I said, well, hell, I don't need these. I'm going to get the Disney Treasure sets instead. Sold all these off. Stupid, because now I want them. You know, it's a cool release. Would love to have a whole set in my collection. Just, you know, back in the day, I wasn't all about collecting, you know, full sets and collecting special artwork and stuff. That wasn't my thing. I just wanted what was on it. If one release had a cartoon that was on another release, so I didn't need the other release set. Why would I need this then? Because all the cartoons are on different releases I'm getting. There was no need for the Cartoon Favorites Volume 1 starring Mickey. I have all these shorts on the Disney Treasure sets. That's the way I saw it. Now I'm all into collecting stuff, as in I want to have full sets. I want to have different variations of stuff, and now I regret a lot of stuff I got rid of, including the full set of these, which at one time I had. So working on getting them all now. But what's really cool is even though I believe it's even though these three here are awesome, very happy about that, the really cool one is this, and that's because this has the small one. It's the Great Disney Shorts, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the only time it's been released to DVD. And I remember really being bummed that I got rid of this because it never was released on any of the Walt Disney Treasure sets, and I was really bummed about that because it's a great holiday short. I love it, and I owned it once, and I got rid of it, and I was really bummed about that. So now I have it again. I've been on the hunt for this release. Out of all these releases, this is the one I've been on the hunt for such a long time, and now I got it. That is awesome. Really excited about this. And I can't wait to watch it this holiday season because I haven't watched the small one. I do have a VHS copy, but I haven't watched. I just haven't watched it in a while, so definitely be watching this one this holiday season. Very cool. All right, so that's it for all the Disney titles. Now on to just some more random stuff. We have the collector's edition release of Pulp Fiction. Obviously a movie I have in a bunch of different formats. Laserdisc, I have another DVD release, Blu-ray, all kinds of formats I have this on. But look at this cool box art. Love it. Opens up there. Very cool. All sorts of neat stuff inside. Little booklets and all kinds of artwork on 2 discs. Very cool. So just picking this up just for collecting reasons. I just think it has a cool cool packaging, cool artwork, and for $2, figured I'd grab that. Same thing goes with the this Halloween release. Just a regular release, nothing really all that special. In fact, I think it's pretty much the same release I already have, but shiny artwork. Yep, that's it. See, now this is a little interesting. Yeah, it looks pretty much like the same thing, but at least there's something a little bit different to this. It's interesting, shiny artwork. I like that, and I gotta give credit. I mean, that's artwork that or a slipcover that's a little bit better. It's not the best slipcover. I mean, it's virtually the same, just shiny, but at least it's cool looking. So I really wanted to grab it for that because I love picking up different variations of Halloween. I'm really into collecting Halloween cover art variations and whatnot. So I had to grab that. Then we got some stand-up comedy here with Louis Black, Red, White, and Screwed. Love Louis Black. One of my favorite comedians. So this is really cool. I've never seen this stand-up. I can't wait to check that out. Then we got Dimitri Martin, Person, which I do enjoy his stand-up as well. I've seen a few of his specials. In fact, I may have seen this one. I don't know. But what I've seen, I loved, so I had to grab that. Then some Dana Carvey here. This is a 2-disc set. Squatting Monkeys, Tell No Lies. Also includes Dana Carvey, Critics' Choice. His first HBO comedy special, never before released. Very cool. So that's awesome. Love Dana Carvey. Then we have the Best of Comedy Central Presents Uncensored 2. That has Dave Attell, Mike Biglia, Frank Caliendo, Zach Galifianakis, Stephen Lynch, Patton Oswalt, Nick Swartzen, I've never heard of him actually, and Daniel Tosh. So very cool. Love stand-up, had to grab that. Then, of course, George Carlin, Complaint and Grievances. Very awesome. Love George Carlin. Already seen this stand-up, but I didn't own it yet, so of course, had to grab that. Another one of my all-time favorite comedians. And then the very best of America's Funniest Comedians, which has Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano, Norm Macdonald, Kelsey Grammer, wow, Jim Carrey, Rosie O'Donnell, Tim Allen, Jeff Foxworthy, Janine Garofalo, Ellen DeGeneres, Drew Carey, Carrot Top, Richard Lewis, all kinds of great stand-up comedians on this. So that's really awesome. Very happy about that. As much as their, I guess, just really early work. So very cool. All right, now this is awesome. As I just told you guys recently, I did not own this yet. I have all the sequels. I believe there's 3 sequels of this. I own them all now, but I did not actually own this release yet. And that is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But not just any release, this year being the special collection edition that comes with, as you see it opens up, really cool. Comes with the soundtrack. How awesome is that? Cool little booklet here. That's definitely awesome. And then, this is really cool. This sweet poster. Look at that. I'm not going to hang it up. I'm going to keep it like this in the package, but that is awesome. Very, very cool. And then, of course, the DVD right there. So, very cool set. Really excited about that. So, like I said, I still needed this. I have all the sequels. I just did not have the original yet. Definitely a harder to come by title. I don't usually come by this very often. And to have the special collector's edition release. Got this for $2. Awesome deal. Very happy. Now I can finally sit down and watch the entire series, which I'm really excited about. And this is also really cool. Have the Sin City recut, extended, unrated edition release of Sin City. But look at this cool release. Got this little thing here on the bottom. Then it slides out of there. You have the 2 discs there, and then you got, of course, little booklets, and also apparently the actual graphic novel. How cool is that? That is awesome. This is a really cool release. So, do already have Sin City, have it on Blu-ray, but I don't have this really awesome release here. I guess I do have all these cuts, but I don't have this just really awesome release. This is really cool. So, just for collecting purposes, had to grab this and and get it back together. Just very awesome. And it won't go back together. There it is. I love this little thing on the bottom. That is awesome. Great movie. Really cool collector's edition release. Now this is something else I got. Ooh, a little dusty. This is something else I got rid of back in the day because I bought the trilogy on Blu-ray. Figured I didn't need this anymore, and that is the Back to the Future trilogy. Like I said, had this exact set, but I had the I rebought it on Blu-ray, and I thought, well, I don't need this anymore. And then I regretted it. It's just a cool set. I want to have it. For collecting purposes, I want to own this. It's just cool to have, and I got rid of mine, so I really regretted it. And I have actually come across this a few times in the wild, but when I come across it, right there, it always says full screen, not widescreen. That always drives me nuts. The funny thing about this is, as you can see, it says widescreen right there. When these were first released, they didn't say widescreen or full screen anywhere on them. They didn't say back here. Doesn't even say down here. As you can see, there's no mention of it being widescreen. So you look inside, and then, of course, down here it tells you that it's an anamorphic widescreen, but not actually on the case anywhere. They only started doing that a little bit later, I guess, when people started complaining, because actually when I bought this, I bought it full screen. I did not know that. I bought it in full screen, didn't realize until I got home. Of course, with that being said, back in the day when I bought this, I didn't really care about full screen, widescreen, you know, whatever. It's stupid nowadays. I really care about that, but back in the day, I didn't really care so much. But I ended up regretting that, of course, because you know, had I known that a few years later that'd mean a lot to me, the difference between full screen and widescreen, I would have gone back to the store and exchanged it. But oh well. So very cool to have the widescreen release of this now. And like I said, I had it already, but wanted to get it again because it's just a cool release. And then also something I already had, but just think it's a cool release, is the Batman Legacy all 4 feature-length films. Just a cool release. I just see just all 4 Batman movies on DVD there. I just think it's cool. Just like the artwork, neat little box set. I've always liked these. I don't know. I was always just kind of really into the Batman movies in the snapper cases. I'm not a big fan of snapper cases, but for some reason I always like the Batman movies in them. I just thought it looked cool, so that is awesome to have. Again, I did already have this before, but now I have it again. In fact, we actually bought this at the same time. I remember we were at Target, and we came across this for dirt cheap. There was an arrow, basically an arrow with the pricing. I don't say sticker, but the little price tag that was underneath all these on the display. It said something like, I think it said like $5 or something like that, like $4.99, and we were like, really? Because this is, I mean, nowadays coming across this for $5, you might, wouldn't be that big of a surprise. But back when we bought this, back when this came out, $5 for a box like this, kind of unheard of. That wasn't, that was years ago. This was something that would definitely not be, and it had just come out too. So definitely something you wouldn't find for $5. So we questioned it, went up, they scanned it, it came up as like $35 or something like that. And we went, no, took them in the back. They went back and said, well, yeah, it does say $5. The SKUs matched up and everything. So they ended up having to give it to us for $5. So that's, of course, why we both picked one of these up. But then I rebought them on Blu-ray. Didn't think I needed this anymore. Sold it. But now I regretted it. Wanted to get it again. This is awesome. This I was really excited about. Unfortunately, it's not the original release. It's the re-release. But that is the Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit. Now, like I said, unfortunately, this is the re-release, and the original release had a red cross on it. It looked like a, it looked like a first aid kit with the red cross on it. But the red cross apparently, I don't know if they sued, but I think they threatened to sue if they didn't like change it. So they had to change it. Anchorman had to change this and do this release without the red cross on it. And unfortunately, if it was red cross release, I'd have something worth a lot of money, but I don't. So very cool set. I do already have all the Sleepaway Camp movies already on DVD, and this also comes with a bonus disc. I actually had the bonus disc as well. I ended up getting it from like a flea market or something like that. Just found it laying by itself, picked it up. But I've always wanted this set because I don't like having like bonus discs just by themselves. I want to have them with the set. So now I have the cool set. I love this. It's just awesome. There's all the movies. Neat little booklet there. The bonus disc. So just really wanted to get this set, even though I do already have the movies on DVD. Really rather have them in this set because it's so much cooler. I do love this set. I love the fact that it has like stuff even on the inside too. It's really cool. So just a really cool set that I definitely wanted to have. I love this. And then the last of the actual movies we'll get into seasons next is the Star Wars trilogy. Something else I've always wanted to pick up because of that right there, the bonus disc. I do have the bonus disc. What ended up happening is they released this with a bonus disc and they released it without a bonus disc. So you could either buy these or you could buy these. Well, I came across these for like 10 bucks. I came across the set that only came with these three for really cheap. And so I picked that up. I didn't buy the set with the bonus disc, but I ended up getting the bonus disc. I bought this at I think I bought a Hollywood Video back when they were still open. I bought it there. So I do already have the bonus disc, but I've always wanted to have the actual collection. And, you know, they actually came with the bonus disc, but I've never come across it for cheap. Believe it or not, you would think you would come across this all the time. It's Star Wars. Why would you not come across the release all the time at Goodwills and flea markets and stuff like that? Never come across this. I rarely ever see this, and occasionally, the few times I have come across it, it's always been the full screen release, which is like the gold release, not the silver release. It's pretty much always that way. Always bums me out, but here it is, the actual DVD release. Really excited, and of course, I sold my my copy that just came with the movies. I sold that because I actually ended up buying the trilogy again on DVD, but I got the set that comes with the special edition releases and the original theatrical releases, which unfortunately are not in Animal for widescreen, which drives me nuts. But I ended up picking that up, so I sold it, which I don't really regret because that set wasn't as cool. This is the set I always really wanted, so now I have it. That is awesome. Been on the hunt for this one for a long time, so very, very cool. Alright guys, so I've been talking for a half hour now, so I'm going to split this video up, and I'm going to get into what seasons I picked up now, because, yeah, I don't want to make this video an hour long. So, I'll see you tomorrow, guys, and tomorrow we'll talk about all the seasons I picked up, like I said. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at CinemaSickThis.com, head on over there, click on the shop tab, purchase yourself a CinemaSickThis sticker or a CinemaSickThis button. I really appreciate the support. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, where we'll continue the haul, and I'll show you all the great seasons I picked up. See you then, guys. Bye.